Hi there, Evan here with Crypto and Markets for Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. The US Fed, as expected, went ahead and raised rates a quarter point. They expect 2 more rate increases this year and 1 more next year. Again, y'all know where I stand on this. They're close enough to my prediction, but not quite there. I've said no rate hikes next year. But again, they're on the same path for me for this year, 2 more, and that's it, as the economy keeps going this way. And while we're at it, Bank of Canada, I expect 1 more in July, and that's it. But again, Bank of Canada, they're just overcompensating for the 2 rate cuts they did in 2015 and caused that big debt explosion we've had since then. In fact, you want to go ahead and put this in context? Sylvain Leduc, one of the deputy governors of the Bank of Canada, decides they're going to depart the Bank of Canada in July. So 1 more rate hike, the writing's on the wall, see you later. That's how I interpret it. But anyways, back to the US side for a second here. As Jerome Powell kept doing his press conference and kept pumping up the economy, pumping up how inflation's going to come back, blah, blah, blah. Notice what the bond market did. The yield curve kept flattening. The 2s 10 spread went down. 5s 30s went down. In fact, you want a leading indicator here? The 10s 30s in the US now stands at only 11 basis points, and that's the lowest in the last 10 years. As I mentioned in a previous video, that bond spread, when that inverts, is always a leading indicator to a recession. And the same thing's happening in Canada as well. In fact, the 10s 30s, that had a brief inversion. I remember my previous video where I covered it back about a couple of weeks ago. That's back down to just over a basis point again. Leading indicators there. The 5s 30s keeps coming in. The 2s and 10s keeps coming in. So the same thing's happening in Canada as in the US is what I'm saying here. As I always mention on Twitter, on this channel here, only the short end is levered to central bank policy. The long end is levered to growth. And if the growth ain't there, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be something similar to what you've seen today. Long end doesn't really do anything, and the short end just keeps pushing into it, which then leads to further inversion and leads us right into a recession. So to put it in context, what am I saying here? As I mentioned before, both central banks, by using lagging indicators and being the last one to the party, are both leading us right into recession. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter @CryptoMarkets2. Y'all have a good day.